It's the Slam Dunk.
Now, why shouldn't referees be accountable when they fuck things up? Because that's what they do. They're fully paid professionals, usually grown men. They will know when they've had a howler. Everyone is accountable in life. Police officers, journalists, criminals, dodgy teachers. Even the judges get peer-reviewed and overruled by a more senior judge. Our politicians are accountable every 3 years. Our coaches are held to account each weekend. And our players after each game. So it's all accountability. Refs and video refs, they must be allowed to soar with the angels and fly above the criticism. You can't touch us. That simply doesn't mirror the real world. And it makes them look stuffy and precious and with something to hide. They're paid professionals. You can't tell me they can't take some shit. Come on. Are they really such precious wee pups? What's worse is when the video ref makes a wrong call, when it's so obvious it's on video. He's not seeing anything different to what we see. How on earth did he not see the knock-on, the tackle? I don't want this to sound like sour grapes. I couldn't give a shit really, but I just want some honesty in the game, some transparency, and of course some accountability. Here's some criticism for you. Open your eyes, pal. You got it wrong. Despite 4 replays, now here's Razor to roast you. When it's obviously so blatantly a wrong call, then put it right. You're the assistants and the ref. Huddle up, man up, own up. Protecting them from criticism turns them into high and mighty figures like those who should not be approached, like judges. To not be able to criticise them is like living in North Korea or Putin's Russia. The thing is, refs are paid to perform, and in the NRL, when they get it wrong, they say so. Against Tuivasa-Sheck the other day, the dirty play, they reviewed it, and they put their hand up, said, our bad. That's all that's required. You could see from what Razor said after the Springbok game yesterday, that he was furious with the call, and he almost said something. But the thing is, he faces fines and sanctions if he tells the truth. So he's got to be really careful. He's got to actually lie. He was a bit cheeky, wasn't he? But Razor, to me, comes across as a spade guy. When Leon left, he said, Leon's gone. I no longer see eye to eye with the guy. Brave All Black stuff. Honest and direct and over within the hour because of brutal honesty. But asking him to say nothing about these kinds of mistakes is almost unattainable over time. Razor is a colourful coach who wears his heart across the entire blazer. Silencing him and shutting him up and shutting him down appears unnatural, and it may indeed be futile, really. When rugby coaches fuck things up, we in the media go to town on them. We rip into them, and they usually lose their jobs, not when you stay on. It's called accountability. It's ruthless. When players play like shite, we go to town on them, and coaches usually drop them, bring them back, drop them, and then it's the end of them, you see? It's ruthless. It's called accountability. Finlay Christie, gone this year. What did he do wrong? Not much. Remember Christian Cullen, best ever? Gone from the All Blacks at age 27. It's a dog-eat-dog world. It's professional rugby. And accountability matters. Everyone's accountable, but the referees. It's not light and fluffy ripper rugby where everyone's a winner and no one's hurt either on or off the field. Shit, no, this is rugby at its professional best. And our oldest rivalry, the toughest opponent over all the decades, is New Zealand All Blacks versus South Africa. And as far as sport goes, this matters to us. So put a grown-up in the hot seat and open up the referees to criticism. What are they scared of? Surely only the truth. And how does that saying go? The truth will set them free. It may well be true, but they need to hear it first, don't they? All right, good morning.